Google Ads landing page best practices. It's a question I'm asked all the time. Hey, do I use a landing page for my Google Ads or do I use a website for my Google Ads? And I have seen campaigns that run extremely well on landing pages, and I've seen them run extremely well on websites. And from having run, seven digits, multiple seven digits through campaigns on a regular basis and having measured them, I'll tell you my personal opinion on which I like best. And I'll tell you why. One of the things that I want to express though is simple, 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 simple. And this is why I'm starting our video presentation here with the simplest of all websites on the planet, google.com. Very simple, white space, very easy for you to be able to know exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to type in to the into the screen, right, what you're looking for, and then they guide you every step of the way. So when you are building either a landing page for Google Ads or a website for Google Ads, remember to keep it simple. And then what you want to do is you want to take a look at what other people are doing. And let me give you an example. Here's one from a company called BellaBeat.com. And I love what BellaBeat has done because if you see, this is literally the entire page. That's all that there is. And it's a website company, not a website company. It is a weight loss company. So when you're typing in weight loss terms, weight loss calculator, hey, where do you want to be? And what you've done now is you've started engaging people and clicking through. Quizzes work really well as well too with that. We've used quizzes to our advantage because when they're starting to click, they're engaging and you've got them actively involved. It's involving sensory perception, right? It is not no longer just browsing visually, but they're literally moving. And if you understand NLP programming, right, the more that you're able to get them involved and engaged through using more senses, the better chances you have of converting. And so I really like this. So it follows A, simple, right? And B, it follows engagement as well too. So very, very nice. Take a look at this here, Jacoby and Myers, right? This is a name that, gosh, so many people have heard of for so many years, and they've done an amazing job in marketing. I don't know how good they are as attorneys. They say they're really good, but as far as marketing, they're really great. And take a look at their website, or their landing page. What I like about it is that it is clear. The number is right up here at the top. Always make sure that your number is on top. When it goes to a mobile, you want to make sure that that is a clickable, trackable mobile number on there. So it's literally just a click to call. And even here from my mobile, I can also click to call from my desktop as well too. So they built that in correctly, right? They're showing, a little bit of social proof right on here. But what you want to do is in the very top, there's some people that are ready to contact you. You don't need to throw up on them and give them all this detail. There's some people that have seen your ad, they're ready to go, and they will start filling it out. And so I like to be able to have the ability to contact you right up at the top, right? Why choose us? And then give them the information. But then what you're going to notice is, right, they've got social proof, right? No, guarantees, no fees unless we win. Again, building their thing. And look how they have the beautiful, nice consultation right on here. And see how it's clickable. If you can see how my mouse, hovers over and I can actually click it. So on a mobile device, again, makes it easy. One click to reach you. Again, more information, free consultation. What's nice is they're breaking it up from phone number, into consultation. More information about them, more social proof, video. Video is engaging. If you get more people on your page to be able to know you, trust you, like you, more video, more stories, and then call to action. Notice it doesn't go on forever, but what they've done is they've frozen the menu bar up here on the top with that phone number, so it remains with you the whole time. Very good example of a landing page. Folks, you don't need more than this. A landing page like this will convert more than the website. Some companies do choose to go with the website. Like you'll look at this right here. This is the complete opposite of Jacoby and Myers. This website here, it drives me crazy. It's like almost throwing up on me. First of all, you don't need to put the cookie policy here, stow it out in the middle in my face. It's blocking the website, right? I've got all of this information right here. And when you're writing a website, you need to make it clear is where I'm at, what do you want me to do next? I have no clue what they really want me to do next. There's just information here, and it's just not as clean and as intuitive as the other end. So there's just so much information here. But what they've done is they've taken the path of least resistance. Instead of going out and building a dedicated landing page, they've gone ahead and just used their website. I can assure you without a shadow of a doubt that their conversion rate is lower on this website than it would be on this website right here. See, when you're paying for traffic with Google Ads, we all know it's not cheap. It is not cheap at all to run Google Ads. And so it's not so much what your click-through rate is. It's a vanity number. It's not so much what your conversion rate is, right? That's an important, or what your cost per click is. It's important, but it's a vanity number. What's important is your conversion rate. How many of those that you convert into being leads and being customers? That's what's going to pay you in the end. We've run many campaigns where we can get clicks that are at $10 and $12, but we'll get clicks at $50, and we actually have more profitability on these here than we do here. It's not the price per click, it's the conversion, and a big part of your conversion is going to be on your website. And if you'll follow literally, and you can just go to that website too. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I can tell you that it is written by really good marketing people. It has all the core structures, and just follow that same pattern. That will work really well for you. I'm going to show you one more too that is really great too. I do some work in the weight loss industry, and this one here went to her website. Okay, so she's got her information, but look how clean it is. This one here almost has a feel of a landing page, but it is a website. But for me, this is one of the few examples where a website does work. You don't have a massive, ugly, overloaded page with too much content. Very nice, easy headline coming in at the top. Very simple. I love the very clean. Again, I know exactly what they want me to do. She wants me to press this bouncing button that is vibrating here, right? And this is all just tied my attention right to this. Very nice, headlines and taglines and messaging. Very clean page. Got the call for a consultation. Notice how it's clickable again. Very simple, very clean, and it brings me to the bottom to book a consultation. Notice how this is in color and then this is white, right? So if you're going to use a website, make sure that your website follows a nice, clear, and look at this here, the bookable call clean number is here as well too. It's very important to make sure that you have your Google tracking as well too. That is, you make sure that you have your analytics, that is always on there, that you have your tags that are on there, which in this case, they've got those for remarketing. In this case, one crucial mistake, she does not have her Facebook pixel on there. And to me, that is just a bad loss of opportunity, because she could take every person that comes here and retarget them very easily and very effectively with Facebook. And so a huge opportunity that she doesn't know she wasted, but she did a lot of good things. And I know that she spends a tremendous amount of money in Google Ads, and it's obviously working because she continues to pay it. So that is the overall plan for you, obviously, or the advice that I have for you as far as landing pages. And the big thing is a website or landing page will work if you keep it simple, if you keep it clean, and you follow the steps that I just laid out to you that work best. Okay, so hope that helps. And if you have found this information helpful, if you have any questions, put them in the chat box below. I respond to all my messages directly. And if you really like the information, why don't you go ahead and like the video and then subscribe. I've got a subscribe button that I think is right up here, and just click on that subscribe button, and that way you can be alerted on any new videos that are coming out. And that's it for now. Goodbye.